But MVP is a different story. The latter, Sekou has had to deal with that. You can always check that on NBA.com. We've talked about Giannis. Harden, is it a two-man race still, and what order between the two?
You know, I think it's a two-man race right now, and I thought Paul George was right there for having it a three-man race. I mean, I think the injury, and then he just hasn't played well because of the injury. No fault of his. It was a shoulder injury. It's hard to come back being able to knock down a shot. He hadn't shot a great percentage since the injury. I have it Giannis and Harden, but I have it real close. Most people have it Giannis way over Harden. I think it's still close, especially what Harden has did. His entire body of work to have this team back, but you can't go wrong with either. I have Giannis just by a slight margin.
Okay, Booze?
Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with either one. Both these guys are doing a great job for their teams, carrying their load that they're supposed to do. I personally have James a little bit higher, what he had to overcome. You know, Chris Paul, a Hall of Fame point guard, being out. Their rim protector and Clint Capella being out. They were like 10th, 11th, 12th in the West when the season started. He climbed them all the way back. Now they're in third spot, and he was putting up Wilt-like numbers. Well, I mean, we've had Kobe Bryant, we've had LeBron James, we've had Michael Jordan, and James Harden's the one that's putting up Wilt-like numbers. Very impressive. Didn't complain about it, just did more for his team. And I got James with a slight edge.
Yeah, here's the thing, too, with Harden, right? The impact, and Giannis, clearly you're paying attention to him, so he's impacting everything.
Of course.
But what people don't give Harden enough credit, because they want to talk about all the shots, is when we've seen it, we've done his games, when he goes into the paint, kind of seems like he can just hang out and then figure out which guy he could feed, because three guys collapse on him. Yeah. The amount of plays, Smitty, even when he doesn't get, let's say, the hockey assist, that he's impacting, got to be more than anybody in this league.
Yeah, I
even
think
Giannis.
So. I mean, what he's done, it's just been remarkable. And I think we don't give him enough credit for the steals he's getting. He's one of the leaders amongst steals. And then his durability, his getting to the free throw line, and then putting the entire team on his back. He's just been phenomenal. I think we've just been spoiled from guys scoring the basketball, and he is scoring at an unbelievable rate. Both those guys have been phenomenal.
And look, if the Bucks get the 1 seed, you wonder, does it go to Giannis? And you mentioned and talked about Paul George being there. Give Jokic credit. Not going to win it, but what he's done with Denver, a guy who facilitates as well. MVP talk, always a good conversation. Will the Beard be able to get another one? We have more coming up in our way, way, way back machine.
Okay, I see you, Smitty.